weather, it's going to be pretty good, right?
Doesn't get much better than what we've got.
No, it doesn't.
Even with the chance of storms on Saturday, it doesn't look like you really have to deal with rain.
Is it nighttime?
It does. It's starting to look more and more like it is nighttime. But look, it is blue again out there, and it stays that way. Really, unless you're down in, I'm sorry, Pullman or Moscow, maybe even down to, say, I don't know, even into Oregon. Basically, Palouse south.
Okay.
You're going to be dealing with a haze.
Okay.
Rest of us, not so much.
Okay, well, we'll appreciate what we've got.
Yeah. So over the next couple of days, it's just kind of a calm, nice weather pattern, really, overall. It doesn't look too terribly bad. And when it comes to our impacts, it's really just going to be maybe some storms late Saturday. It's mostly sunny despite those. Seriously. Next few days look pretty great. Saturday, we top out near 90 degrees with a couple of isolated storms. Sunday, mostly sunny and warm, and we're just on either side of 90 degrees every day. Basically, we're splitting hairs here. Is it 89, 90, or 91? That's where we are going to be through Monday. Overall, things are looking pretty interesting. Look at our overall weather pattern. Things are going in every different direction, and squeezed in between it, we've got some easterly flow at the ground. But what that's also doing is pushing some of the wildfire smoke in almost every different direction. Eventually, some of the wildfire smoke down to our south does make its way a little bit farther north, but Whitman County seems to be about the line. Eventually, some of the Canadian wildfire smoke makes it farther south, but the Canadian border seems to be the line. It's really interesting the way this one plays out. See, Pullman, Moscow, and then down to the south. It just stays down to the south and then moves over. If you're heading over to the west side, say you're thinking you want to go to Seattle this weekend, it's likely going to be a bit more hazy there than it is here. When it comes to our big impacts, it's eventually a little bit of a shortwave moving in off the coast. That makes its way in and eventually brings us a little something. It sits well out there, even past where I was just pointing. Not much going on. Seriously, it's just a little bit of wind tonight, and then what winds up happening is we get our next little disturbance. It's a short wave of energy. It's pretty cut off from everything, including moisture, so most of what we see stays up in the mountains. On Friday, everything is over the Cascades and in northern Washington. On Saturday, notice we start the day with a little bit of cloud cover. We start the day pretty dry. We have to heat things up to get some of that energy, and even as we move into the afternoon, it looks like most of the activity is just moving out of the Cascades. This is a slow moving disturbance, cut off from energy, cut off from moisture, and it doesn't offer us much. Eventually, we will see something, but it likely is very sporadic and happens basically after dark. So for that reason, we stay quite warm. 91 tomorrow, 90 on Saturday, 89 on Sunday. It almost looks like I went from 90 down to 85 on Tuesday and then slowly back up. That is actually what's happening with our overall weather pattern, so don't expect much of a change in the next week ahead.
I'm okay with that. It looks beautiful. Jeremy, thank you very much.